In my last video, I walked you through a brand new feature from Claude called Claude Skills. But in this video, I'm going to show you how you can take it to the next level and crank out skills not in ones, not in tens, but maybe even hundreds, using this unbelievably simple system that you can implement in any AI editor. Now, I'm specifically going to use Claude Code to generate this, but you can use whatever editor of choice, and you could probably even use open source models for what I'm about to show you. And the cool thing is, once you see the technique I break down for you step by step, you can take this and adapt it to all kinds of cases, even outside of creating skills. So if that sounds interesting to you, then let's dive in. Now, to break this down in as simple terms as possible, we're essentially going to create our own skills factory using Claude Code. And I've used this technique in a few other videos, creating prompts for custom GPTs as well as knowledge, and we can apply it here as well. We just have to implement it ever so slightly differently. So the main idea here is, all we have to do is provide something like documentation about what agent skills are. And then we provide it with some example skills.md files that you can get for free on Claude's GitHub repo. Once you have both of those, all we need to do is use one / command called init that will just familiarize Claude in that session with all the documentation as well as artifacts, and we're going to try to reverse engineer how to create a prompt that cranks out all kinds of skills at scale. And the goal is that you can take the prompt that you come up with to create as many or as little and as deep skills as you need for your use cases. And what's even better is that you can use these skills in something like Claude AI in the browser format or in Claude Code itself, depending on what you're looking for. Now, like I said, you can use your AI editor of choice. In this case, I'm going to use Cursor, and all you have to do is create a brand new folder or project, and you can do this by clicking on Open Project, creating a folder wherever it makes sense for you for the assets to be generated, and then we'll go from there. In my case, I called this folder Claude Code Skills Factory. And all we have to do is, step one, let's go to the documentation. And there are fancy ways you could do this. I could go on something like Firecrawl, right here, firecrawl.dev. You can get a lot of credits for free. I like to use Firecrawl because it customizes and it basically formats the text in a way that's easier to read for an LLM. So I'll just take this, throw it into here. We'll do scrape. It'll start scraping, and then voila, you'll see it converts that web page into markdown format. So I'll take this and I will lazily go into here. We'll create a new file. I'll call this file Claude Skills Instructions .markdown. And we'll just paste this. We'll save it. And what's good about this is because we scraped the entire web page, if we needed to go a little bit deeper on this skills feature, we can say there's a series of URLs that you could probably navigate to learn about this new feature. Go and crawl them yourself. And then you can use the web search feature of whatever editor you choose. Now, if you navigate to the very bottom of this page, you'll see a series of links that you can navigate. And if we zoom in, you have the link to the API documentation as well as the GitHub repository that has all of the example skills. And in case you're not technical and the word GitHub repository scares you away, trust me, all you have to do is click on this link. It will take you to the following page. And all we're really looking for is the assets in these custom skills folder. And once you're in one of these folders, you'll see that it has a skill.md file. And this is the most important file for you to import into Claude AI on the browser. And then you have two Python functions. Now, do you necessarily have to understand what is in these Python functions? No. These are good examples to feed the AI, so it has a reference point as to what this skill thing looks like. So if we click on the skill.md, you'll see that it has a name, it has a description, and it has a breakdown. Now, this looks really nice and pretty for us, but what we can do is click on raw right here. And then once we have this, I can take this whole thing, do a Control A, and then we can create another folder. We'll call it Claude Skills Examples. And then we'll open a new file under there. We'll call it, what is this called? Analyzing financial statements. So we'll call it Analyzing Financial Statements. Analyzing Financial Statements. Amazing. And we'll do that. We'll save it. And now we have one example. I'm going to speed ahead to adding a few more examples to get to the juicy bit. All right, so you can see here I've already downloaded a few more versions of this, and an extra cheat code to avoid some copy pasting manually is you can go on the repo itself. You can literally click on each individual file, and on the right hand side right here, you can download this as a raw file, and you'll see it downloads the Python file. And all we have to do to add these to the repository is just go to your Finder or your folder and then take your, in this case, my DCF models. We'll drag and drop them here. Okay. And then if you have some form of skill.md file, you can download this as well. We'll do that here. And then if we go back into our folder, we'll drag that in, and let me label it something somewhat more meaningful, although you don't have to necessarily. So we'll just call it this. And all I'm going to do now is click on my Claude Code extension right here. And once it opens up, we're just going to do /init. Now /init does initialize. And initialize basically gets this session and the entire code repo familiar with everything that I've put here. So it should become familiar and upskill itself on Claude Skills, as well as see examples of skill.md files along with their accompanying Python files. And once I go through this process, it's going to create what's called a claude.md file. And this is basically a file summarizing all of its learnings from everything already in the code base that it can use as its command center and its cheat sheet guide on what to do next. And you can see right here, it says, now I have a good understanding of this code base. This is a repository focused on creating and demonstrating Claude Code skills examples. Let me create a comprehensive claude.md file. And now it's created this, it's walked through how to create the repo, how to create the skill architecture along with the Python files and everything that we need. Now to produce these skills at scale, what we're going to do is just go into plan mode here. So I'll do Shift Tab until we get to plan mode. This will stop Claude from doing anything before we level up and align on the next steps. What we're going to do is dictate a meta prompt to get it to create a mega prompt for us that we can use to crank out as many as we want. So let's start with an example, and I'm just going to purely riff how we could go about creating this prompt. Okay, so now that you're familiar with the Claude skills and how to create those skills.md files and those Python files, I want you to take on the role of a prompt engineer. And this prompt engineer is an expert at creating different folders. Within each folder is a series of assets that we can easily import into Claude, and these are skills that we're trying to crank out. But I want you to create this prompt in a way where it specifies that in each folder, we need a skills.md file in the exact format that you should have learned by now with the examples I've shown you. It should be able to create Python files if it needs Python files. Not all skills need Python files, especially if nothing needs to happen from a functional standpoint, and maybe it's some form of additional prompt that needs to be applied. But either way, accommodate in the prompt for either or. At the very bottom of the prompt, what we want is some form of variable or a couple variables that we can use as a template. So I can say what kind of business I run, what use cases I'd like to create skills for, and ideally how many skills I want to create. And one more thing, whether or not I want overlapping skills or very mutually exclusive skills. The last thing that would be great is that if every folder had a skills.md file, a zip file of that skills.md file so I can easily import it, and some extra metadata that we can use to actually test out the skill. So let's say it's something related to analysis. It would be cool if you came up with something like a CSV file. Similarly, it would be helpful to give me an example prompt that I can use to invoke this skill. And I can show you an example of exactly how to do that, just so you can emulate this across the board. So, a bit of a mouthful, but let me go into here. Let's do some multitasking, and we'll go into Claude AI, and we'll steal an example of how to invoke any one of these capabilities. So we'll go into capabilities, we'll take any one of these, we'll click on try in chat, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to steal this so it has a reference point. So in this case, we're just going to navigate back and put this beneath, and I'll say, here's an example of exactly how a given skill should be invoked. It's basically putting the name of the skill in air quotes. So we'll do that, we'll paste this in here, and then we'll send it over. And we're in plan mode, so nothing should happen. It should come back with a plan to create this prompt for us. And now it comes back with a few questions, and it's a good thing we use plan mode so we can clarify things. So it asks me, you mentioned a zip file of that skills.md file. Do you mean a separate zip file archive containing the skill folder for easy distribution? I didn't actually mean that. I meant the .md file itself. So I'm going to have to just go through and quickly answer all of them. So to answer these questions manually or typing it would be a bit of a pain in the neck, so I'm just going to dictate it. Okay, so for the first question, we just want you to create a skills.md file separately, and then a zip file that contains that skills.md file, because Claude AI on the browser only accepts skill.md files in zip formats. So that will make our life a lot easier to actually import it. Ideally, name the zip folder something really understandable or very succinct so we can easily import it. And in terms of the metadata and test data, for the CSV examples, yeah, don't produce something too crazy like 50 lines or 100 lines, anything that is good enough for a test case, and only one test case. We don't have to go crazy with it. For complexity levels, allow me to manipulate that as a variable potentially at the bottom of the prompt. For the Python requirements, basically what I showed you is an example. The person asking you to create a skill could be for anything related to analysis, to number crunching, so don't over-index on something. And then in terms of skill naming, it has to be, like you said, kebab case, which I don't even know is a thing, but yes, it has to be that format. And then the last thing is the additional prompt should be a separate file that's called sample_prompt.md that allows us to just copy paste the prompt to test out that skill to make everything as easy as possible. So this way, this makes it easier for us to go back and forth. It will come back to with an adjusted plan. This time I'm expecting it to be spot on, and then we'll go and actually allow it to build a prompt. And now it does come back, like I said, with a perfect plan. So we have the folder to create the kebab case format. We have a .skill.md file with a proper YAML file. We have a zip file containing the skill.md, and then we have Python scripts only when functionally necessary, some test data so you can actually crank it out, and then a sample_prompt.md file with copy-paste ready invocation examples. So this is great, and then it comes up with the series of different prompts it will execute. So business, domain type, use cases to create skills, number of skills to generate, overlap preference, and complexity level. So that's good, and we'll wait for it to come up with the prompt. The most important thing is I will use that prompt to show you that we can now crank them out. And in under a minute, it said it created a Skills Factory generator prompt right here. And all we have to do is click on this file. You can click on this link here. It will open up this specific prompt, and you can see it is really well put together. It structures exactly how it should create and design the skill.md files, any Python best practices, and then as we go through, and I know I'm scrolling through this, don't worry, I'll make this available to you in the second link in the description below. This is the output format. So this is where it breaks down exactly what we're looking for. We have the example template usage, and then this is where exactly we can take this template and adjust it to our specific needs. So typically Claude Code is pretty proactive, and it tells you right here an example case that you can use right away. Now what we can do is get it to provide us some sample values so that we can just copy paste those as well. Okay, can you come up with a series of controllable variables, like come up with something random, like an industry, domain, ask it for one single skill. I just want to test this out, and choose the variables according to whatever you want. I have no preference, I just want to test this out. So we'll do this, it'll be really quick. It should come back with just a list of variables that we can copy paste. And while that's loading up, I'll open another session where we'll take that prompt we created and we'll close this up. We'll paste this here. We'll remove the bottom. All right. And then I'll delete everything that is, I'll say, generate one distinct skill. Yep. And then when we go back, there we go. So now it's come up with some sample dummy data that we can use, like the business type, the use cases, number of skills, and I'm going to just paste it right here. Okay. And because we're only asking for one, this shouldn't take too long, but it will show you the power, because whether it's 1 or 5 or 20 or 100, it'll just be a proxy of time and how many tokens you can have within the certain context window of a certain session. So I'm just going to do yes, and now you can already see it's creating a folder that is going to populate with the following assets: a skill.md file, a Python script, sample data to test the skill, and then a sample prompt.md file with usage examples, and then a zip file so I can easily import it into Claude AI. Now while this is generating, I can already see a flaw that I want to call out because I didn't actually mention it in the prompt itself. So you can see video script generator is written in plain non-kebab case. So all we have to do is format this in a way where we just call it video dash script and then generator. Okay, and then all we have to do is just save that as is, and we should be good to be able to import such a file. So while this is running, I will go into Claude, and then we will try to import this as a new skill, just to make sure that there's nothing else that I'm missing, just so we can adjust and calibrate the prompt. So this is the skill file that I made, and I call it skill.zip, and we can just drag and drop it, and if it properly imports, then we should be good to go. So all we have to do is just adjust the title and name of it. And if we go back and we click on yes, I think it's pretty much done. It's just going to create the zip file for an easy import. So now outside of just adjusting that one thing in the prompt that I'll adjust in the version they'll make available to you, we should be good to go. And just like that, you can see now we have all the files. We have this skill.md file that goes through and has created the entire prompt with best practices. We have a Python file. It refers to a sample prompt that we can use. There we go. It says, "Hey Claude, I just added the video script generator skill. Can you generate a 10-minute YouTube script about the new features in this new framework?" That's an example there. So you have everything you need to crank out not 1, not 5, not 10, but as many as you want. It's just a matter of time, tokens, and context. Now you have everything you need to not only play and experiment with skills, but experiment with them at scale and even share them with teammates and colleagues. So if you found this video helpful, then please let me know down in the comments below. Really helps the video, helps the channel, and you'll find everything you need to get started with your own prompt in the second link in the description below. And last but not least, if you want access to a very tailored and refined version of this prompt, along with all kinds of other Claude Code and Claude love, then you'll love everything you'll find in my early AI adopters community. Check out the first link in the description, and maybe I'll see you inside. I'll see you in the next one.